I'm not sure if people in this phone call have been involved with Nu Skin for 7 minutes, 7 days, or 7 years, but I can tell you that after 27 years in this industry, I was wondering if I would ever see a point in time again like I saw in 1984-85 when my wife and I were with a little company back then called Herbalife, and we went from $10 million a month to $90 million a month in 1 year. Right now is the same set of emotions, the same feeling of urgency, the same absolute confidence in knowing that no matter who you show this to, they will be put in a position of absolute financial independence throughout the rest of their days. When Wall Street interviewed the chief financial officer of this company 2 weeks ago, and they concluded in their report, it's called Stifel & Nicholas, they're a very well-known firm on Wall Street that is a investment banking house that writes about other companies. They're hired by other companies to write about them, interview them. They make a market on the stock. They guess where your stock might be going. And when they came out a week ago Friday and they said, we believe that Nu Skin is at the beginning of an acceleration in revenue is going to be all caused due to the global launch of ageLOC. This breakthrough of the human genome technology can begin to reset the genetic clusters that cause aging. The studies show that collagen improves by 150%. The studies show so much data points when it comes down to the specifics of pore sizes, skin texture, radiance, lines, wrinkles, aging, the whole gamut right there in third-party studies. You saw the stock explode that day with nearly 1,200,000 shares traded.
Nu Skin broke above a 4-year pattern of $20 a share in 1858, 1880.
On Saturday, last week, Investors Business Daily, our stock was either mentioned or written about at least a dozen times. On Saturday's paper alone, we were #1 on Investors.com website in the entire globe of New York stocks that had an up percentage in volume.
The big picture in Investors Business Daily really is a overall snapshot of what the world of Wall Street is doing, and it just says market pulse. It says leaders. It always mentions the very best leaders in the stock market. This week, Nu Skin Enterprises. In that same space, it says that among top-rated stocks moving in fast volume, Nu Skin Enterprises gapped up 5% after an analyst upgrade. Now, last Friday, one report came out. This Friday, another report came out from Jefferies talking about, again, that we believe Nu Skin is at the beginning of a revenue acceleration program. Why are we telling you that? Because coming on the heels of that incredible article about aging in the world population on SeekingAlpha.com, it says Nu Skin, rapid aging of world population portends strong future growth. They're talking about the United States population. They're talking about Nu Skin, the 25-year-old company developing this incredible breakthrough called ageLOC.
The stock market people like to buy before things happen. It's a forward indicator. And Wall Street has stepped up and been gobbling our stock up now for about 7 trading days in a row. It is unbelievable to be with everybody on this phone right now. If you are listening, maybe you're new with us. Pinch yourself. Count yourself lucky. Because from experience, I feel like I've got a set of glasses on that can see the future. And that future says, if you're listening right now, you're in front of an epic wave. There's only 11 companies in the world that are billion-dollar companies. Not these silly startups with a silly story, with somebody that's not that committed, that doesn't have enough money to do all the things that need to be done to build a giant culture. Folks, we've got $250 million in R&D in the game. We have all of the patents and everything that Wall Street is already buying up. You and I are feeling as distributors. We will make more money as distributors than you could ever make on a stock that trades on NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, because stocks don't always go up. But your check never goes away. Now, think for a minute. No matter who you are, there will be over $60 billion in anti-aging products, goods, and services purchased in the next year. Folks, the paradigm has been shifted. McDonald's took 9 years to sell 1 billion hamburgers. Apple iPhone took less than 3 years to do over 2 billion application downloads. We are at the beginning of the drive to 1 million new users and distributors in a new $1 billion in sales that is forthcoming in a $1 trillion industry of networking and anti-aging. The table has been set so beautifully.